Hello and welcome for
Wizuko here.
Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. You see, I was playing Tales of Arise recently, and when I played it, I fell in love with the franchise all over again. Like, for real. What? That was so all over the place. I don't even know what happened. That was amazing. Every game should start like this. And that got me thinking about something. Gels. You see, gels are some sort of medicine in the Tales of universe. You could always use them for your party to regain MP or CP or HP, depending on the game, of course, and depending on the gel that you're using. The most iconic one being the apple gel, because it did not really change much, and apple gel is something that has been a part of Tales of in every game, or at least as far as I remember. Apple gels, well, they kind of look like this. They are red, they are shiny, and they restore 30% of your HP. Which is pretty great, isn't it? Well, I thought so too. And I always thought those gels look pretty tasty, don't they? Well, a smart person would do the following. Well, a smart person would go to his computer, probably, Google, something like Tales of something apple gel recipe, and would probably get some sort of result where someone who is much more knowledgeable and a lot smarter and very experienced with cooking, and this person would probably know a recipe how to do something that is very similar to that and would taste amazing. But I never claimed to be a smart person, did I? And because I never claimed that, I thought I will not go the smart route, but instead, I will go and get some ingredients and just try to make apple gels and improvise, basically. That's basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to improvise. As you can tell, everything in this video is going to be pretty improvised, which is unusual, because usually my videos are not improvised, like, at all. But that's the spin, right? That's kind of what we're about to do and what we're gonna try today. So, I would say let's get into the kitchen, have a look at the ingredients that I got for us, and try to get some apple gels going for us. So, let's go! So, first off, about the ingredients. That took me not as long as I suspected it to do. I basically just went into the next store and of course started with apples. For my experiment, I just bought like 6 apples. Also, I bought some apple liquor, which you could also use apple juice, but I just thought like, it's still a medicine, and maybe I'll get more of a medicine flavor with that. Then I added some sugar for additional flavor, and also because I wanted to caramelize the apples beforehand, I wanted to have the extra with sugar. Then some lemon juice, again just for flavor, but only a little bit. And of course, gelatin and food dye is what we needed. And with all that, we can get started. And I'm right on my way to the kitchen to look whether or not everything worked out. Oh yeah, look at this pathetic looking fridge. Oh yeah, get those wobbly sweeties! They're very jelly-ish. Very hard. Yeah, the foreign, I'm not exactly super happy with it, but they're kinda okay-ish. Let's get two. Let's get two on my plate. I'm a hungry girl. Ooh yeah, let's get to the better camera. Better camera. And please do not notice all the mess that I'm living in. Okay, so now that we sit down, let's have a better look at these. So I've shown you a little bit in the kitchen already, but I think they're worth looking a little bit closer. Like here you can clearly see the shininess of them. I think I got that very well, and they're very red. Not gonna lie, I'm very happy. But I do have to admit, I don't know if I can really catch that on camera, but if you look at it closely, you can see that they're a little bit glittery. And that looks a little bit poisonous to me. I kind of feel weird eating something that glitters, but it said on the package it was edible food dye, and I do have to admit that the glittery effect also is part of why they are as shiny as they are. So I suppose that's just how it's supposed to be. And the more I look at it, actually, I'll take back what I said in the kitchen. I'm actually pretty happy how they turned out visually. Like, look at them. They are pretty convincing. For some reason, he's not as shiny as he is, but oh well. Especially that one. That one is the better one. Clearly. I think visually they're very convincing. Visually, they really do look like the apple gels from the Tales of series. So with that, I'm actually pretty happy. Next question. How do they taste? I'm kind of scared tasting them, but I'm gonna try. So, can you hear them? They're pretty stiff, you know? They're pretty stiff. I like the texture a lot because I imagine apple gels to actually be that stiff. Because, you know, it's not gooey, it's not gluey, nothing. I can eat that and my hands stay completely clean. I would guess. I mean, I would clean my hands later on, but they feel clean is what I'm trying to say. And I would think that apple gels, from the logic alone, will probably feel the same way. Okay. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, come on, let's try. Ooh, okay. Well, they're not super bad. Not super bad, but they're pretty bad. I would not recommend them. Like, they taste very weirdly not like apples all that much. Like, they have a slight apple taste to them and a slight sweetness, but mostly they taste like gelatine, purely gelatine, and that's not exactly very tasty, is it? Yeah, I mean, they're okay. The more they have a weird aftertaste to them. Like, the first few bites are actually pretty good, but then their gelatine aftertaste kicks in, and that's not really my thing. But I could imagine people would like it. I bet there are people out there who would like that, but you can see how my confidence goes down. Like the first bite, a lot of confidence. Big bite, big confidence. Next bite, yeah, still a little confidence left. Last bite, no confidence whatsoever. Confidence is gone. Yeah, well, they're okay. I don't think this experiment was a complete disaster, but it was very close to a complete disaster. I think maybe if I would have been more generous on the liquor and a little bit more generous on the sugar, and maybe then they would be tasting a little bit better, because I think visually they're pretty nice. It's just the taste that I gotta improve a little bit, and I'm sure it's possible to improve it a little bit. All it needs is a little bit more sugar, a little bit more taste in general, so that you don't taste the gelatine all that much. Maybe if I would have reduced the gelatine a little bit, that would have done the trick as well. I don't know. Maybe I would try next time. Well, yeah, that was my experiment. That was certainly something very new to me. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I don't know if I want to really make this into an ongoing series, but let me know in the comments what you think, if you enjoyed that video, if you enjoy that kind of video, and if you did, maybe you have a suggestion what we could try to cook next. It could be a recipe from any game that you know, but I would be up to cook actual video game food. That was actually pretty fun. I had a lot of fun filming it, and it turned out better than I anticipated, to be honest. Like, I know my kitchen is awful for filming because it's too dark in there. I have one giant window, and during the day it is far too bright, but during the night it's far too dark. There's like no middle, but I'm sure I could figure something out to get it a little bit better. Maybe I could build up a little studio kitchen behind me. Maybe, I don't know. But let me know if you're even up for it. I had lots of fun, and I hope that you enjoyed this little experiment yourself as well. And who knows, maybe you can take my recipe and perfect it. And if you did, also please let me know, because I would be very interested what exactly you did better than I did. With that all said, thank you so much for watching, thank you for sticking around and being part of those shenanigans. I hope to see you next time. New uploads are out every Wednesday, something video game related. Besides that, I'm also streaming every Friday and Saturday over at Twitch. If you care to join, I would be very happy to see you there as well. And yeah, with that said, until we meet again, have it good. Bye!